Okay, do you think media putting too much attention on famous people? For me, the media today is putting a little bit too much attention for the celebrities because I think because that do you know that literally every media service they have a team called paparazzi, and those annoying guys, the kind of guy that just just watch the celebrities like 24/7 and find literally every information about them, from what they like to eat, from what they like to wear, from what they wear from yesterday, what they wear from the, I don't know, Fridays, something like that. But and I think it's kind of annoying for them, and also it make the information the audience receive, such as me, feel a little bit too much and a little bit too useless and vague too. And yes, I think that the famous people also, the famous people is watch too much, and they should have some like private time, I believe. Okay, second question. Do you think famous people are necessarily good in their field? Now, I think this is a very fantastic question because is obviously I think that a famous people have to be good in their field. For example, if you know Ronaldo, right? He's a famous football player. So if Ronaldo he just sucks at football, he played football really bad, and people like him because he's handsome. Then why he's a football player at the first place? He should be a model, right? So I think that famous people should not should but must be good in their own field. Okay, what are the difference between famous people in the past and today? Now, for me, I think that famous people in the past and today they didn't change too much. I think they still like have the same kind of attitude and same kind of dress code or something like that. But personally, I think that famous people in the past they tend to be a little bit more arrogant, and famous people now they are more humble. They care about the others more. Or for example, I know some very famous for example, I know Keanu Reeves. He's a famous actor, and he spent like most of his money for the poor. An attitude that you cannot find I believe that you cannot find in the old generation of actors, which, and I think that's the only difference I found in these two generations. Okay, the last question. What kind of famous people are there in your country? Okay, you asked me a really hard question, you know that? Because in my country, just like literally every other country, we have a lot of famous people. For example, we have singers, like the kind of people who are good at singing, obviously. We have actors, like good actors, like Bing Ming, someone like that. And we also have famous politician like we and football players like Quang Hai. You might know him if you live in this country for long, and even some kind of like a little bit more like new kind of famous people, which is TikToker, if I believe I spelled correctly. Like they are the kind of person that made video on TikToks and live by the amount the money the app paid them. And overall, I think that's all the kind of people you can find in my country. Maybe it's a little bit more, but I think that they are not that famous. Okay, that'd be the end of my speech. Thank you for listening.